rumored homophobic boxer Manny Pacquiao stopped in to give us a couple of words explaining his statements about gays must die. Well, I never say the gay people should be put to death. It's not up to me to judge. I don't judge people. The Bible say don't judge people. I just say gay people is not God's law for gay people to marry, and I think that the gay people would whatever make them happy, they should be happy. So I apologize, but I don't agree with the president. I don't think that gay people should marry, and the Bible say they die.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, gentlemen, you are now tuned in to the very best. Yeah, you know what it is.
Now, if Barack Obama, who's up for re-election, has the right to be for the gay marriage, that means other people, such as Manny Pacquiao and myself included, have the right to be against gay marriage. So why would people attack a guy for being against gay marriage when it's his God-given constitutional right to be against it? I mean, no one's attacking Barack Obama for being for it. You know, they looking at it as it's the norm. So all these gay, lesbian people, GLAAD and the rest of them, they need to focus their attention on the discrimination against their own people. Okay, that's happening at the workplaces, from the smaller market. They only seem to be concerned about going after movie companies, celebrities, to try to slander their names so they can get a check and they can wipe the slate clean. If that case, if you're putting all your interest into money, then you don't really care about the issue. You really care about the financial compensation you get for a remark, for any type of gestures. And then they have people that look for this. They don't want to go on fire. I know, okay, directors and writers of major motion picture films who won't go on record and say what I've been told is that GLAAD has their nose in every single film that takes place that we see on the big budget screen. They make sure, and they got guys that go watch these films and monitor and look for these small little instances where they consider it to be an insult or disrespectful to the gay and lesbian communities and discrimination, so they can get a check. And then you can make a statement and donate something to their foundation, and then the slate is clean. This happens all the time. So, if that's the case, what are we really talking about here? We're talking about a misunderstanding of communication. Okay, the writer who wrote it and put the thing in there, we already know Phil Boxing is not going to ban him from reporting there, even though they discriminate against other writers for their own personal agendas. You know, for financial compensation, maybe. But we already know that he's not going to be reprimanded by Phil Boxing, no matter what the fans say. They're going to just try to wait till this thing blows over, because in social media world, it's just like last week's news. In a week, everything will be erased. It'll be a whole new topic, and people forget about it. So that's the whole statement on that as we move forward. Now let's see what's going on here. Manny Pacquiao. Here we go. Pacquiao is to play a gangster of a drug dealer in his first American movie with Rob Schneider here, as you can see on the screen. Now, Manny Pacquiao, the congressman, hopefully want to be running for governor, who's now the Bible-toting guy who's holding preaching sermons. Why is he playing a gangster of a drug dealer? It's kind of conflicting of the new Manny Pacquiao. You know, when you go into a role like that, of course you gotta get into character. So is he toting guns around, as you saw? Now he's shooting 45s and going on the range, and you know, this is, so you got a gun toting guy who's holding preaching sermons who's playing a drug dealing gangster in a movie. This is kind of like conflicting with the new Manny Pacquiao story, you know. So I don't know. I just think this is very weird for the new Manny Pacquiao to be doing. Okay. Alright, let's cut it. This is real. It's uncut. So I can just tell y'all what's what. Manny Pacquiao's doing this because he's trying to run for governor. When you run for governor, that's different than running for congressman. Congressman is like an alderman. Nobody really cares about it. So he could take days off, train, go fight. They don't care. He's not doing any work. Governor, you're going to have a little bit more requirement and more seriousness, and you can't be running around trying to fight. So you're going to have to be in an office, even though he don't deserve to be there either. So anyway, this guy, Manny Pacquiao, is trying to clean his slate because the politicians there will use everything against him. Even the guy gambling away his millions of dollars. He's lost $1 million in a hotel before. Gambling. You ain't got to believe me, but it's there. So everybody riding this Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather train and stand on a you-know-what. It's all for naught. Because this situation is not going to happen until Manny Pacquiao is out of options. And that means he's got to leave Bob Arum in order for the fight to happen. So, in other words, Manny Pacquiao-Mayweather fight isn't going to happen. Because Mayweather's not going to budge on that offer. It's not going to matter. It's not going to happen. If you're not doing the numbers pay-per-view wise, it's just not going to happen. And Alex Ariza, you can block me all you want. It's up to you. I don't really care. But when I ask you a question about what is Miracera, and you can answer that, that lets me know you don't know what the hell you're talking about. And if you're so great and everything that you're doing is perfect or whatever, who is Terry Tom? Explain Terry Tom to the public. Tell everybody who Terry Tom is. Okay? That's what you do. And if you want to read this article here about Pacquiao playing a gangster of a drug dealer, it is on Boxing Socialist. As you can see, I'm looking at it right now. So this is live. You're getting this live. This is the Karceno Uncut Pacquiao debut. Everything in this whole Uncut, I'm gonna say 24/7, has been about Manny Pacquiao and all this garbage.